Alright, so, moving on.
I want to get into this one.
Yeah. I think me and Harry have had a lengthy discussion
Everybody
about
I
this.
know is, like, upset about this idea. So, you know, trilogy, everybody's loved, and it's not even like a continuation trilogy. Every movie is their own unique movie, and they all were great. Toy Story. Alright? Toy Story.
Consistently the highest quality trilogy, I reckon.
That was amazing. And, like, it was one of those trilogies where, you know, like, we grew up with it, we all saw all three, but, like, if a kid these days watched any one of the movies, you don't need to have seen the previous movie. You know, you can watch them as just a single movie, standalone, you know?
But the bonus of growing up watching these movies with Woody and Buzz and the rest.
Andy.
Just watching
You
Andy
grow up
grow
with these characters.
Yeah.
You know,
It's pretty much, you are Andy almost. Like,
I was Andy's age when the movie came out. I was 9.
Yeah. I think you were saying as well, like, when the third one came out, you were 17, Pat.
Yeah.
So, like,
oh, wow.
it was like, yeah, it's kind of like, you can relate, you know, like, I don't know about these two, but me personally, I used to love my toys when I was little. I still love them. I've got most of them still, because, like, as lame as it sounds, Toy Story, I was like, I have to keep my toys. Yeah, like, that's what that movie done to me. It's like, when I was younger...
it's done it to a lot of
when
people.
I was younger, I had a really big imagination. I still do. I like to think I do. And, yeah, I was like, young boy, and I'm like, I have to keep these toys because what if they're alive when I'm not in the room? You know, I'm not going to throw them out. And I've still got them to this day. You know, they may be in a box, but I've got them.
In the attic.
Some are on my shelf, but some are in a box in storage at the moment, but I'll get them soon. Stay strong, guys.
I made the idiot mistake of being a rebellious teenager. So I'm not a kid anymore.
Oh,
threw all my toys
why
out.
would you do
Lego, Micro Machines. The only thing I kept was like my old Sega and Nintendo games, fortunately. But I threw out all my Disney VHS movies.
Oh,
no, I didn't realize just how hard they were to get because like of the Disney Vault, like and like so now I've slowly built up my collection back up through DVD and Blu-ray. But yeah, Toy Story 4 was announced.
Yeah, they've announced Toy Story 4, 2017. Is that where it was?
3 years, God.
But still, like, they've announced they're going to make it. You know? Like, I don't think they've started. But this, I don't like this idea because...
I agree. I don't like this at all.
It ended really well with the third one.
It did. Like, the story was wrapped up. It's come full circle. They've grown up with Andy. Andy's passed them on to a new child, you know, like, to play with them and all that. And the final scene in Toy Story 3 was so emotional and so like, heart-wrenching, but at the same time heart-warming.
All the tears.
You can't beat that. You know, that's their story done.
We got
over.
Full emotional closure.
It's done. It's dusted. It's finished. So they're making a fourth one. And the only way I would... Like, I'm going to watch it regardless. But the only way I kind of want it to happen is if it's not about that gang of toys. If it's about a new set of toys, new person, something different, you know, like, as much as I love Woody and Buzz and, you know, Rex and Ham and Potato Head and all the crew, you know, like, it's just kind of done. You can't touch it. Like, what are they going to do? The same problems with the new kids? Like, what's the, you know?
I assume something like, because we live in it's a new generation now, you could, like, sort of have, like, the kids now could relate to the new toys that they would bring out.
All kids play with are the shiny rectangles.
The iPhones.
When they're 2, the parents give them the shiny rectangles that they will embrace and learn, so they can learn things like unimportant, so they can unlearn important things like social skills,
you know,
and building skills.
Like kids don't want to play with toys
but
anymore.
Like a kid's going to be interested in watching a movie about toys getting neglected and them playing on an iPhone, like. Oh, it is going to be sad as hell, like, the toys is neglected the whole time, you know? Like, and even so, it's like they've been through that with the third movie. They got neglected for years because Andy's grown up. So it's the same, it's just going to be a repeat, you know, they do that.
Maybe it's a gritty reboot. Maybe it's like Sex Toy Story.
Yeah, maybe.
Andy's mum's toys. Woody and
Jessie was not her only toy.
She just got to replace with one called Black Thunder.
Yeah!
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm not looking forward to it that much. Like, I am, but I'm not, you know. Like, Toy Story, something...
Would you keep an open mind to it?
Oh, yeah, I will. Because, like, I love Toy Story, you know. Like I said, we all grew up with it. It's just one of those movies everybody loves. you know, you don't hear people be like, "Oh, Toy Story, that was a shit movie," you know.
No.
I'm just worried that it will tarnish the quality.
That's
like,
exactly what I'm worried
The name
about.
is just like, it's that movie that ruined that franchise, that beloved thing.
Yeah.
I trust Pixar. I trust John Lasseter, who's doing it. Like, you know, he's been doing the series. Like, I trust him. But at the same time, this is a Disney cash-in because Toy Story 3 made over $1 billion worldwide. Compared to, like, the problem is Pixar has gone through a bit of a lull period since the Cars era. Their movies have performed less and less. Like, Monsters University didn't do well.
I actually like that, but
Yeah.
Yeah, like what?
Like, you know, they're pushing so hard for what is it? Finding
Dory.
Dora, yeah, like you
Dory.
know, they're really going back to their thing. While at the same time, Disney computer animation is doing great with Wreck-It Ralph and Frozen.
and then you got Big Hero 6 coming
Oh,
out.
I can't wait
Like
for
everybody's keen for that
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
So Frozen was shit. Just
I haven't
My
I haven't
opinion.
watched Frozen clearly because of what the internet did to it.
Yeah, no, it's
I like.
you're not missing out on much.
You're not.
Wreck-It Ralph though. But yeah, Toy Story. I don't know. Like like you were saying earlier, like you hope it's just not a big cash grab, and it's like they're just gonna kind of go second rate on the story and
Like planes.
like pretty much just put it out to like, oh, here's Buzz and Woody again, pay to see this movie, you know. So I'm worried, but I've got an open mind to it, you know.
I've got like some sort of glimmer of a hope, a new hope,
A New Hope.
a new hope for Toy Story because I don't think that
Also
they
owned
do
by
it to
Disney.
us. Also, but yeah.
Disney owns everything. Disney and Coke. But yeah.
No, Master Foods owns most things.
All right.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Let's talk about companies and franchises. I like
Well,
KFC.
hopefully all the HP will be up there. There's lots of media conglomerate.
Maybe one day we'll own Coke.
Oh,
I prefer Pepsi.
Or if it's Pat, more like Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah, that's PepsiCo.
Hey, there you go.
Let's earn Pepsi.
That's right, I'll drink Pepsi. It's fine.
They're in Schweppes as well.
It's pretty much the same as Coke.
They got a work agreement with Nestle as well. So, and the Yum Yum company, which is KFC, which you love, and
Get
Taco
on to
Bell
Yum
and Pizza Hut.
Let's just own all the things,
Alright.
Why not?
So, yeah, Toy Story.
Open mind.
Yeah,
but
no, like, nothing more to say on that, really.
More open-minded about this than I was the reboots of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Terminator,
it's
the
not-
new Terminator
it's like,
movie.
It's not a reboot, it's just... Yeah, I don't know. They could surprise me, I just don't know what they're going to do with it, you know. No idea. There's nothing that comes to mind which would be like, yeah, that would be good. You know, like, with those existing toys. Again, another set of toys, something new, something fresh. You know, new generation of kids, new toys. Yeah. So yeah, that's it on Toy Story.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's hope our childhood stays unrated.